Good day. I am Joel Enrique Tutor, a second-year student from Bachelor of Science in Agricultural and Biosystems Engineering from Section K1. I am here to make my reflection video about Are you an ethical person? Discussion about ethical character traits are often get heated. This is due to the fact that what constitutes ethical action is sometimes subjective. Ethical people consider before they act, are loyal to their employer, treat others properly, demonstrates high professional standards. How can you tell if you are an ethical person? Knowing the distinction between right and wrong, most of us would say. However, this is insufficient since a person of integrity acts on his or her convictions about right and evil regardless of the consequences. There is difference between knowing what to do and actually executing it. Unethical individuals refuses to participate because it is unethical. Although loyalty is necessary, it should never be used to obscure fundamental ethical ideals such as honesty, integrity, and accountability. If we allow our allegiance to someone to take precedence over basic ethical ideals, we might conceive a variety of scenarios in which we act in someone else's best interest rather than our own or in the public. Honesty is a moral quality, a virtue that is commonly confused with honesty. But there are distinctions. Honesty is defined as saying what you truly believe to be true. You have the ability to honestly express something that is false. For example, you may have witnessed a crime and believe that you know who committed it, but you are mistaken. The truth is concerned with some objective facts. Sometimes can be true or false. You can state the truth in an untruthful manner, as though you believe it to be true. A person can be honestly mistaken and believe something that is false. When asked about faults, one of the most difficult ethical dilemmas we face is deciding whether or not to admit them. We are averse to admitting mistakes and judgmental errors. Many people try to hide their negative behavior in order to silence critics. Of course, this isn't always the case. You've taken the first step down the famous ethical slippery slope, and there may be no turning back if you start telling lies. Deception becomes the controlling habit when one falsehood leads to another. Being unethical also entails taking responsibility, accountability for one's acts and not hiding them. I am a person who is really concerned with ethics. I make an effort to be unethical, to hold myself to high standard of integrity and ethical behavior, and to think about ethical implications of my decisions because being ethical is a process, not state of being. I don't consider myself an ethical person at all. People who consider themselves to be ethical have a tendency to disregard their decisions. Being ethical is not always easy for me. I make errors. When I do, I usually try to make things right if I can. We hurt people sometimes, and nothing can undo it. I consider myself to be someone who would like to behave ethically and who tries hard to help in the task I read lightly in the philosophy of the subject. The best answer I can give to you is I try to behave ethical. That is to say, I try to treat people fairly and with respect. I strive to identify where I failed, and work to improve it. So that could be all. Thank you.